In about 6 to 7 years that I've been into luxury, these are the most asked questions. And the fun fact is, these are still the top 5 trending most asked questions when it comes to luxury handbags. So I have decided to make this video to answer these questions for you guys, in case you also have the same questions, so much more people can benefit from the answers that I have for these questions. In order of least asked to most asked, number 1 is, are luxury handbags worth it? Number 2, do luxury handbags go on sale? Number 3, which luxury handbag should I get started with? Number 4, what's your opinion about Preloved handbags? Number 5, are luxury handbags considered investment? So based on experience and research, I'm going to be answering all these questions for you guys in today's video. Before I get started, I'd like to say a very big thank you to my subscribers. Thank you so much guys for staying with me. I appreciate you a lot. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on my beautiful face. My name is Buki. I make videos about luxury handbags, about fashion, about solid gold jewelry and beauty. If any of this content are the things that you love, do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button below to join us. Overall guys, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It encourages me a lot to keep going, and it also helps me to know the type of videos that you love for me to make more of. So without dragging this intro for too long, let me answer these questions for you. Alright, so Buki, are luxury handbags worth it? My answer is mostly yes, and the reason why I say yes is because these luxury fashion houses invest a lot in holding the value of their brand and making sure that their customers get their money's worth. When you physically feel and touch some luxury handbags, you can see the quality of the materials that have been used, and you can also tell the level of effort that has been invested, to craft these bags. That's number 1. Number 2, when you buy luxury handbags, you are also able to get complimentary service, and that's why I personally like to buy directly from the fashion brand, so that if anything happens, they can either help me fix for free, or I won't have to pay so much to fix anything that happens to it. That's number 2. Number 3 reason why I believe luxury handbags are worth it is also because you are able to resell a luxury handbag. However, I understand that there are some luxury handbags that does not worth it. Personally, as of today, I don't have any bag in my collection that I think are not worth it, and the reason is because I always make sure that I touch and feel the bags before I buy them, number 1. Number 2, I try as much as I can to stay away from trend. When a bag is trendy, there is possibility that this fashion brand will now begin to do like a mass production of the bag to the point where it loses its quality. So I try as much as I can to stay away from trend, because trendy luxury handbags always have their own downsides. So I can imagine if getting into luxury and you just jump right into buying trendy bags, you will definitely have a different experience than I have. But in my opinion, generally, luxury handbags are worth it depending on the bag and depending on the fashion brand. Alright, so the next one is, do luxury handbags go on sale? The answer is, again, it depends on the fashion house and it depends on the style of bag. There are some luxury fashion brands that never ever go on sale irrespective of the style. And the example is number 1, Louis Vuitton, number 2, Chanel, number 3, Hermes. Those are the 3 that comes to my mind right now. There are also some luxury fashion brands that some of their bags go on sale and some don't go on sale. An example is Gucci, YSL, Valentino, Burberry. Keep in mind though, when I say that the likes of Gucci, YSL, Valentino and co, they have sales, I don't mean that you can go into their regular store or go to their website and find pieces on sale. No, I mean that they also have outlet stores in different places around the world where you can go to buy certain style of their bags on sale. And not just bags, they also have in their outlet store, they have their shoes, they have their accessories, like different accessories go on sale in their outlet store. Another way you can score yourself a good deal on the brands that I just mentioned is if you buy them from stores like Saks of Fifth, Farfetch, Essence, Neiman Marcus and the likes. Because when those stores are having their general sales, you are also able to apply whatever deal or whatever discount code they have to all these brands that I just mentioned. Overall, my advice is, if you are ever going to be able to get yourself a good deal on a luxury bag, try as much as you can to not pay full price, because you don't want to regret it. Like, for example, if you have a bag that you got for $2,000 and I was able to get it for like $1,500 in a outlet mall, or maybe during a sale event or anything, then you can imagine how you're gonna feel about it. So try to do your research. If you're buying a bag that you can find in an outlet mall, I'd advise you try your best to take a trip to where these outlet malls can be, or just try as much as you can to make sure you save something on these bags. So my answer is, it depends. So the next one is, Bookie, what's your opinion about Preloved handbags? My answer is, sis, don't sleep on it. Because just like some bags that you're able to find on sale, there are also some bags you can score yourself a real good deal on when you buy Preloved. The two handbags that comes to mind right now for me that you should always try to get yourself from the Preloved market before trying to pay the full price for is, number one, the Lady Dior bag in any size. Number two, the Louis Vuitton Capucine bag. Those two bags, before you pay full price, please try checking Preloved market, because you are able to score yourself a good deal in the Preloved market. I don't mean just jump on any Preloved market. Make sure you do your research and go for the well-known ones. Read the terms and conditions, understand the return policy. If you want to be double sure when you buy these bags from the Preloved market, make sure you go ahead to authenticate them. I have two bags that I got Preloved in my collection. One of them is my Celine Longue tote bag, and the other one is my Givenchy Antigona bag. Those two bags I got Preloved, and I got them from Fashion File. I made a separate video where I gave you details about both of them. I'll leave the link to the video in the description section. I gave my review overall about buying them Preloved. So those two bags, I found them at a very good deal in the Preloved market in an excellent condition. So when it comes to buying luxury handbags Preloved, for me, if I'm able to save anything from $500 and above, I always will do Preloved first before buying new. And that's me now. That's a rule that I created for myself. If it's anything less than $500, I prefer to actually buy new, and that's just me. The reason is because, like I mentioned earlier, buying directly from the fashion brand actually has its own advantages. So I will definitely sacrifice anything below $500 US to buy new than Preloved. But if it's $500 and above, girl, I am buying Preloved. So when it comes to Preloved, don't sleep on it. I also want to mention that when it comes to buying Preloved, for me, I have never done anything below excellent condition. I will always stick to excellent condition. But if you think very good is fine for you, and if you think good is fine for you, then it's okay. But for me, I always stay in the excellent condition category. The next one is, Bookie, I want to start buying luxury handbags. Which one should I buy first? This one actually takes me off. And the reason is because when it comes to your first luxury handbag, I always recommend that you personalize the experience, in the sense that no matter what anybody thinks about it, no matter if people think it is trendy, it's not worth it, it is trash, you shouldn't wear it, no matter what anybody thinks about your first luxury handbag, it should be a handbag that you love and that you will actually use and not just put in your collection. So it's important you analyze your lifestyle so that you are sure that whatever bag you buy first, you are going to wear it, because it is until you wear your first luxury bag before you feel the need to add more and more. If you buy your first luxury handbag based on my recommendation and it doesn't fit your lifestyle, you don't get to wear it. It's on your shelf. There is no way for you to be convinced to go invest money to buy another one, because trust me, before you begin to appreciate the value of luxury handbags to the point where you can say that this is what I want next, you probably be at your number 2, 3, or 4th bag before it begins to feel natural to you. With your first luxury handbag, trust me, you are still thinking, did I do the right thing? Like, what was I thinking? And the reason is because you've probably never spent as much money on a handbag before. You probably have spent even more than that on other things, but not a bag. So trust me, it's gonna take you to get to your bag number 2 or 3 before it becomes to feel natural. So in order for you to buy number 2 and number 3 bag, it's important for you to make sure that your number 1 bag is a bag that you will wear and use a lot, so you can get to the point where you feel the need to buy a second one. And another thing that I also recommend is make sure you go in the store so you have the whole 9 yards of experience when it comes to buying luxury in general. So go in the store, don't buy online, don't send someone to buy it for you. Try as much as you can to go in the store, try it on, buy what you love. If whatever they serve in the store, make sure you ask for it. If they serve water, if they serve champagne, whatever they serve, make sure you get your whole 9 yards of buying luxury experience when you're buying your first luxury handbag. Then when we get to bag number 2, 3, 4, then we can now have a conversation about my opinion when it comes to building your collection. The last one, which is the most asked question when it comes to luxury handbag, is Buki, are luxury handbags a type of investment? And my answer is yes and no. I'll explain. I say yes because, trust me, there are some certain bags that if you buy them today, no matter the economy, no matter the inflation, if you decide to sell them years down the line, you will definitely make at least the same money you paid for it back. Meaning that you have been able to hold the value of your money, at least. Remember, I said at least. In my collection right now, I have bags that will make me $500 more, $100 more, $200 more, and I also have just one bag in my collection that will make me at least $4,000 more than I paid when I got it. So in that case, luxury handbags can be classified as investment. I said no because not all luxury handbags are investment, irrespective of the fashion brand. The top 3 fashion brands that I recommend if you are buying luxury handbags to at least hold the value of your money are Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and Hermes. However, there are still some bags from these brands that still do not hold the value of their money. So it all depends. You just have to do your research to know the exact ones. I am going to stop here because I am able to expand much more on this topic. If there are any of these questions that you love for me to expatiate on, please let me know in the comment section below and I'll be back to expand more on any of these questions, especially this last one. I'd like to know your thoughts all in the comment section below. So thank you so much guys for watching today's video. Before we see again, I hope you remain blessed and I wish you peace.